We are asked to solve for this problem here, but we're trying to find, in this case, find m minus p. Okay, so we're trying to find m minus p. So m minus p, what does that mean? That means this is equal to then, so let's come here. So we have 0 to pi over 4 of what? Of 2x plus 1, okay, which is the common factor for these two functions here. And then we have cosine square x minus a sine square x dx. All right? So now the next thing to know is how can we simplify this one here? Okay? So to simplify that, 0 to pi over 4 of 2x plus 1 times, so this one is going to give us 2 cosine 2x dx in this case. Okay? This one is just the same thing as cosine 2x. All right? So now let's go and work this out. So now which one are we going to use? What format are we going to use? The one that I'm seeing here is integration by parts. So for integration by parts, we got to decide who is going to be v and who is going to be the u prime. So that's v is going to give us what? So v, we're going to choose 2x plus 1 because we want the one that would be easily derived. So what is the derivative of this one here? It's just 2. Simple as that. Okay? And then u prime is definitely going to be cosine 2x. Then the u, so that means we got to find what? The integral of this one here, which is then 1 over 2, okay, then sine 2x. So that's that. So once we get that, so that means we got to then find, so this one, m minus p, is then equal to, so here we are. So that is then equal to, we have u times v, so u times v, that's 1 over 2 times sine 2x, okay, times 2x plus 1, and then we have it from 0 to pi over 4, all right? And then minus integral from 0 to pi over 4 of what? So u times v prime. So that's 2 times half, which is 1. So we don't need the 1 anymore. We just have sine 2x here, dx. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, this is what we have for now. So we're going to take it now and bring it here. Okay? So once we bring it here, so what's going to happen? So that's pi over 4 here. So that is sine 2 times pi over 4, which is pi over 2. And sine pi over 2 is what? Is 1. Okay? So it's 1 times a half. So that'll be 1 times a half. So half times 1 for that one. Okay, for this one first. Okay, times. So now we're going 2 times pi over 4, again, which is pi over 2. So times pi over 2 plus 1, okay? That is from the first one here. So minus 0 here, sine 0 is what? Sine 0 is 0. So 0 times anything is going to give us 0, okay? So we don't even need to do anything after that. So sine 0 is 0 because 2 times 0 is 0. So sine 0 is 0, all right? So that's minus 0 here, okay? So that's from the first one. Then minus, so we got to find what? So we got to work this one out here. So to work that one out, so that is integral of sine 2x. So integral of sine 2x is negative 1 over 2 cosine 2x. So the negative that will give us what? Positive. Okay? So that would be positive 1 over 2 cosine 2x. And that is also from 0 to pi over 4. All right? So now here we are. So 1 over 2 times 1 is 1 over 2. And then pi over 2. So 1 over 2 times pi over 2. That will give us what? Pi over 4. And then 1 over 2 times 1 is 1 over 2. All right? So that's what we have for that for now. And then we just continue. Minus 0 is 0. 0 is there, so that's not a problem. So plus pi over 4 here. So 2 times pi over 4. So that's pi over 2. So cosine pi over 2. Supposed to be cosine at 2. So cosine pi over 2 is 0. Okay? So cosine pi over 2 is 0. And then minus what's happening here is that this one goes to 0 here, so 2 times 0 is 0. Cosine 0 is positive 1. So that's minus half afterwards. Okay? So minus a half afterwards. So if that's the case, so we have plus half minus half. These two can cross out, and then you end up with pi over 4 at the end. And ladies and gentlemen, you are finished. You are done. Thank you.